with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the Boone TV Buzz, Iowa's most watched high school news show.
Here at Boone High School, there is an American history teacher who also takes care of foster dogs outside of school. He enjoys fostering dogs from Second Chance Dog Rescue of Iowa that is southwest of Des Moines in the middle of the country.
About a year and a half ago, we were looking for a dog for our son Marcus, and a friend of ours, Jed Hammond, recommended we try Second Chance Dog Rescue. So we went down there and we saw all the dogs, and we loved how she had the rescue set up as where the small dogs were all together and the medium dogs were together and large dogs were together, and they weren't kenneled. And we really liked that idea. And so we adopted a dog, and then we decided that about 6 months later that, I think we could really help out. And there's a big need for anybody who wants to foster dogs. And so we prayed about it, and we thought, we could do that, and we've loved it ever since.
Mr. McPartland has a big heart for these dogs and has been fostering for about 15 months.
I mean, we really like dogs. Obviously, we have a lot of dogs, but we like to really help the dogs out that maybe seem like they're not wanted, just temporarily, and it makes it easier when they do get adopted to make that transition into the new home if they've already been in a home in a foster situation. And a lot of people ask, isn't it hard to give them up? But it hasn't been so far.
Not all dogs live in a dog shelter and rescue. If they keep getting more and more dogs, they will have to go to a foster home. Not all dogs are in the best condition or even have been in a home before. If you are interested in adopting a dog, please see Mr. McPartland or the Boone Humane Society for more information. This has been Lauren Bass from Boone TV.
Hi Boone High, this is Colin Germain with Boone TV here with Parker Reef for another segment of DOr Some More. So what's the highlight of your senior year so far?
Well, I would say I like my classes a lot so far, and I don't know, just getting back into school and having something to do with myself during the day.
So what was the best part of your summer?
Seeing my friends a lot, getting to hang out, working also, saving up my money. Yep.
So what are your plans after high school?
Right now, I want to go to UNI and study graphic design and software development.
So what do you do in your free time?
I like to play a lot of video games, hang out with friends, and I don't know, just kick it.
Thank you, Parker. This is Colin Germain with Boone TV. Thank you.
On Tuesday, October 22nd, there was an informational meeting regarding the upcoming trip to Costa Rica. Mrs. Anderson has planned this trip for the summer of 2021. At the meeting, students were informed about the cost, when it is, and what they can expect to be doing on this trip.
Okay, so while we're in Costa Rica, we're going to do a lot of really cool things. We will be at the foot of a volcano where we're going to get to kayak in a lake. We're going to zip line in cloud forest. We are going to tour lots of the beaches of Costa Rica. We are going to go out to the ocean, the Pacific, and do whale watching and dolphin watching. And if possible, I think they're going to let us try to snorkel in that area. There's going to be a folklore show. We're going to see a village that does handicrafts. It's just going to be a really great time.
One of the students that is going on the trip is excited about what they will experience in Costa Rica.
I think it would be fun, and my sister went to Costa Rica when she was in high school, and she said it was super fun.
Other students from past trips enjoyed many experiences that came with it.
Trying new things and visiting and seeing how other countries are compared to where we live, and just getting a taste of what they do around.
For more information, please talk to Mrs. Anderson. This has been Hannah Good for Boone TV.
Hello Boone High, I'm Lauren Bass here for another edition of DOr Some More. I'm here with senior Clausen Stanfield. What has been a highlight of your senior year so far?
So far my highlight has been playing volleyball. Even though we've had a losing season, I think it's been pretty fun to do. So.
What are you involved in at BHS?
I'm the secretary for National Honor Society, the captain of the volleyball team, and the Spanish club. I'm part of that too.
dreams? What are your plans after high school?
I plan to go to Iowa State and major in kinesiology and then go to a graduate program and become a physical therapist.
What do you like to do outside of school?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I like to play with my dogs and hang out with my friends.
Thank you, Chaslin, and thank you, Boone High.
Welcome back, Boone High. I am here with another edition of DOr Some More. Today I'm here with senior Reese Chitty. Reese, what do you look forward to in your senior year?
Finishing out high school and learning more about engineering.
What kind of activities you like to do outside of school?
Just relaxing, probably shooting some guns and some targets. Pretty fun.
What career path are you following?
Planning on going to the Air Force. If you can't see my shirt, it's Air Force. There you go.
What has been your biggest high school obstacle?
Probably scheduling the certain classes I want and getting all of them.
Thank you, Boone High. This has been Holden Williams from Boone TV.
The path of life brings us many troubles. Pain, sadness, humiliation. Top Happy Spa will rebuild your DNA better than ever. A better you, the best you can be. That's what I want.
Hello Boone High, I'm Margaret Van Dyke. In this episode of One Door in a Stream, I'll be reviewing the Netflix series Living with Yourself. Living with Yourself is about a man who gets non-consensually cloned after initially agreeing to an unusual spa treatment. When a tactical error on the part of some sketchy Korean men leaves both Paul Rudds alive, they have to find a way to share their singular life, job, and family. I give Living with Yourself an 8 out of 10. There were some weird, out-of-place moments that didn't really seem to fit into the context, and the ending was abrupt and didn't make much sense. On the other hand, the lighting, color schemes, and overall editing were done really well. I liked how early episodes foreshadowed the events of later episodes. On the whole, I really enjoyed this show. That's all for today, folks. Check back next month for another streaming review. This has been One Door in a Stream. I'll see you next time.
You know a place that sells guns?
I hate you! I am you!
How can you be sure that you are you?
Hello, Boone High. Welcome back to another edition of DOr Some More. Today I'm here with senior Larissa Houston. Larissa, what are you looking forward to your senior year here at Boone?
I think I'm looking forward to finally saying bye to all of my favorite teachers and getting a new start.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Favorite high school memory would have to be getting my academic award.
What career path are you following?
I plan on going to nursing school to become an obstetrician.
What kind of activities do you like to do outside of school?
I enjoy reading, hiking, and drawing.
Thank you, Larissa. This has been Gracie Hammer from Boone TV.
When I was a kid, there was a place. A dark place. They closed it down and let it rot. But the things that lived there... Hello, Daddy. They come back.
Hello, Boone High. I'm your host, Sam Johnston, and today I will be reviewing Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep is a thriller that follows Denny Torrance, an alcoholic who is traumatized by his childhood experience at the Overlook Hotel. Now, as an adult, he has to help a young child with the Shining to put an end to a group of beings that hunts down other children with the Shine. Other than Danny and Abra, the majority of the characters were really two-dimensional, and they didn't have a lot of depth. They were pretty boring and was hard to care about them that much. Another big issue with the movie is, other than a few select parts of the movie, it was kind of mediocre. Nothing is bad, but nothing is really spectacular either. Dr. Sleep had a very interesting antagonist who was really thought out and had super unique powers. Another good part about the movie was that it stayed closer to the source material than its predecessor, The Shining. I gave Dr. Sleep a 6 out of 10. It's not a bad movie, but it has a lot of parts that just aren't that interesting. That's all for this review. Check back in a couple of weeks for the review of Frozen. This has been Sam Johnston. We'll see you next time.
Where are we going?
There's a place. You sure you want to do this?
I'm ready.
Yes, you run, dear. And then I will find you. And you will scream for years.
Come and play with us forever and ever.
Hey Boone High, it's Sam Johnson with another edition of DOr Some More. Today I'm here with Chloe Clausen to talk about her senior year. Chloe, what's your favorite class and why?
My favorite class is Mrs. Tiedman's art class because she's a really great teacher.
What are you involved in here in Boone?
I've done speech for the past couple years and I really like it.
What are you doing after high school?
I'm going to be a teacher and I also want to join the Air Force.
Why did you decide to join the Air Force?
I want my college paid for.
Thank you, Boone High, and thank you, Chloe, for another edition of DOr Some More.
Hi Boone High, it's your boy Colin Jermaine with Cult Classics with Coldy, the show that talks about weird movies no one cares about to show off how edgy I am. This time I'm reviewing Rocky Horror Picture Show. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is a sci-fi horror comedy musical that follows the story of two newlyweds, Brad and Janet. While driving down a dark road on a stormy night, their car breaks down, so they go to a nearby castle to ask for help. Inside, they meet a group of strange people during an annual party, where they are forced to stay and mingle with the guests. There are many things that stand out from this movie to me. One of the biggest things is the soundtrack. Every song from this movie is an absolute thumper. There are so many songs that I listen to on an everyday basis that they're just that good. Another thing that stands out are the characters. They're all just so unique and different from anything I've seen from any other movie before. Dr. Frankenfurter is a perfect example. Everything about their costume is so iconic that it's hard not to be interested in them as a character. The final thing I love about this movie is how insane it is. I had such a hard time properly writing down the plot for this movie because if I said it all, you would probably be very confused or think I was exaggerating. There's so many crazy things going on in this movie, and they all gotta kind of just happen without any explanation or context. Which sounds like a bad thing, but in this movie, it's really fun and entertaining to see it all happen. Rocky Horror Picture Show is one of my favorite movies because it's just a fun movie to watch. There's so many things about it that make it so different from any other movie ever made that it's hard not to like it. So I'm giving it 10 lips out of 10. That's all for the first installment of Cult Classics with Coldy, where I look at the movies that only two people in the school will probably know. This has been Colin Jermaine with Boone TV.